Hello guys, and welcome to Tilt Esports, your source for all of your competitive Destiny needs. Be sure that you register your team now for the next event and show the world what a fire team of champions really looks like. I'm going to be your host today, Fucking Gaming, and today guys, I'm bringing you some pretty exciting news on the world of Destiny. So, there was a big reveal stream for the Age of Triumph that is going to be coming out Tuesday, March 28th, which we kind of anticipated because it's the last Tuesday of the month. But what I wanted to do was give you guys a quick recap of all the kind of important highlights from that stream. The very first thing I want to point out is that we have no light level increase. That is right, guys, I was wrong in my assumption. We do not have a light level increase coming with this next live event. Although I'm a little disappointed with this news, I can't say that I'm mad at Bungie for making this decision. Basically, they just wanted to make sure that any Guardians that haven't been able to hit max light, like myself, don't have another thing to add on to this record book that they're going to be giving us. Which, speaking of record book, let's dive really quickly into the record book, okay? It is the largest record book that we have to date. It is 13 pages long. Each page is going to be dedicated to its own theme, so to speak. And just like the other record books in the past, completing certain challenges and getting your progress through this record book will net you some sort of reward. Tons and tons of emblems. The whole theme of this expansion is but the whole theme of this live event is that they want to celebrate your Guardian throughout this entire 3 years with Destiny. And they're going to do that by making sure you have items that represent and rewards that represent your type of Guardian. So if you're a collector, you'll have an emblem for that. If you are just the hunter master race like I am, then you're going to have an emblem for that. If you're a filthy warlock, then you'll have an emblem for that. So every page will have its own theme. One of the things that I was surprised that they added, but kind of not, was the Trials of Osiris page. There is an entire page dedicated just to Trials of Osiris accolades, and there are tasks in there that include things such as going to the lighthouse, reviving your teammates, so on and so forth. Again, this is a very quick recap video. I will have you guys watch the stream yourself. If you have not watched it, I strongly advise you check it out because there is a bunch of really, really good information in there. But moving on from there, I do want to talk about something that was pretty important to me, which was the page dedicated to raids. That is right, guys. The community, we have been asking for this for some time now, but we are going to have the old raids back. So the Vault of Glass, Crota's End, King's Fall, they're all going to be made relevant again. So we can run them just for the hell of it and actually get rewarded for it. Now, that is something that is very exciting. But aside from just running it, Bungie has done a job of getting this gear and making us kind of want to chase a few of the things that are going to be in these. So every raid from here going forward after this live event goes active, will have its own challenge mode. So there will be Atheon challenge mode, the Templar challenge mode, Crota challenge mode, King's Fall, so on and so forth will continue to have theirs. But even those raids that have challenge modes and some that are pretty relevant already will have even newer gear. So we're going to get all new gear from the Vault of Glass, even the weapons. Now, on the weapon side of things, we still don't really know too much about it, but we can kind of speculate. After, I'd say, was it King's Fall, there's a pretty big focus on making sure that elemental primaries were kind of a thing of the past. Basically, they wanted the Guardian to have more options as far as primaries go. Year 1 players will remember the Fatebringer meta for PvE. Your standard loadout was a Fatebringer with probably Icebreaker and some sort of rocket launcher, or Fatebringer, a sniper rifle, and Galahorn. Those were just standard. So Bungie kind of eliminated the elemental primaries. They will touch base on that on the very last reveal stream before the live event goes live, and they're going to touch on that with the Sandbox because they want to discuss how those elemental primaries will affect the Sandbox, which I'm really, really curious about that because I would love to have my old Vault of Glass weapons back. That's my favorite raid. So of course I want those weapons back. So next, we'll talk about how we're going to get this new gear and even the new ornaments that are going to come along with all of these challenge modes. So every week a raid will rotate out of the cycle, kind of like a weekly reset, just like they always did. But the featured raid will offer its own rewards for those that complete it in the form of ornaments. So the other thing that I'm hearing and that the development team was kind of talking about was how much more generous this time will be, because a lot of you remember the Forever 29, the Forever 31, so on and so forth. I've spent many frustrating nights chasing that elusive helmet, or even more elusive to myself was the Vex Mythoclast. This video was meant to be pretty short, guys. There's going to be tons more info coming out because they did do a pretty good job of keeping things kind of secret, which I'm okay with. I would rather discover all these things once the event goes live, but keep in mind there still will be 2 more streams. I will leave the dates of those streams in the video description below, along with the link to tiltesports.com for you guys to check out all things competitive in Destiny. Again, thanks for watching. Please leave a comment. Let me know if you guys did watch the stream. What are some of your favorite points? What are you most excited about? And most importantly, what is your favorite raid that is going to be brought back up to relevant light level? Personally, I'm going for Vault of Glass. That's my baby. Year 1 player here, and that is just, I have so many frustrating things and just so many memories made in the Vault of Glass. I look forward to doing more videos with Tilt Esports, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.